just outside of Bridgeville. We have the Indiana Regional Medical Center High School Sports Friday night as the Char Valley Colts get set to host the Indiana High Little Indians. And good evening, everybody. I'm Mark Hilliard joining you along with Pat Doherty and Doug Steve on the sidelines. Got a full crew back here tonight. We've got a beautiful night for football. But this Indiana High team, Pat, they've already had some excitement on the way down here, which is why we're a little bit 15 minutes late.
Yeah, you know, the bus that they were in wasn't working properly. So then they ordered a new bus to meet them. And there was an accident, so that bus was delayed getting to them. And so we're going to kick this thing off about 15 minutes behind schedule. But, hey, it's a beautiful night for high school football. Everybody's here. They're ready to go. They're finishing their warm-ups right now. We're going to have Doug Steve with us tonight as well. He'll give us the lowdown from the sidelines. Finally, some Crimson Wealth Management sideline reports. But just a great night for football. You got Char Valley, they're 1-1 off of a big win in overtime last week against West Allegheny. Indiana's looking to try to get into the victory column after a tough second half last week at Ringgold. So, we'll see how it plays out here tonight, Mark.
Should be a nice night for football action. You never know how this is going to play with bus pulling in around 6:30, watching them get out, basically get their equipment on. Sometimes, though, I think getting here and not having to think about the game so much, they're going to get right out in the field, and you hope that might be something that would help Indiana. You just never know until the opening whistle and the opening kickoff how they're going to respond to that. It might be negative for Char Valley to have to wait a little bit extra while they were out here warming up.
When we got here, there were guys already out in the field for them. They pulled them in for a little bit, but that throws them off their routine just as much as it throws Indiana. Yeah. So we'll just have to see how it plays out tonight, Mark.
It is the Indiana Total Therapy pregame show, and coming up, we're going to hear from Coach Zinskus, who Pat talked to just a little bit ago prior to all the transportation issues. But Coach Zinskus will give us his thoughts on tonight's game and some things that they may have going on, maybe a roster change as well, which we'll get to a little bit later as well. But it is an Indiana Regional Medical Center High School Sports Friday night live from Char Valley High School in Bridgeville, Pennsylvania. You are listening to AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and WDADradio.com.
Life is full thrust, run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-sides, watercraft, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5-Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Your happy place could be a reading chair in a south-facing window, a porch for your vegetable garden, or a flower garden that gets sunshine all day. And S&T Bank wants to help you get it. With an S&T Home Equity Total Line of Credit, you can afford to make it a reality and also afford all the extras to make it perfect. Whether it's outdoors or indoors, S&T Bank opens doors. Learn more about a Home Equity Total Line of Credit at stbank.com or visit a local branch. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is State Representative Jim Struzzi, and like most of you, I find myself ready to watch some Friday night football, and this season is no different. I want to wish all our area athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and all who participate the best of luck for a safe, successful, and fun-filled season. These games wouldn't happen without the support of the community, and as a parent, I know the importance of after-school athletics and programs keeping our youth's mind and body ready to tackle life's hardest lessons. From me and my staff, good luck, and I'll be rooting for each and every one of you.
We all know life can get tough. Maybe it's a legal battle you never saw coming, a criminal charge, a family dispute, or planning for the future. In those moments, you need someone who truly cares. I'm Patrick Doherty. I've spent my career standing beside good people through difficult times. Whether it's criminal defense, real estate, estate planning, or family law, my wife Amy and I are here to fight and guide you forward. When life gets tough, you don't have to face it alone. Call the gold-winning team of the law office of Patrick Doherty.
It's Summer Meltdown at 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. We're on fire. Take up to 10 grand off your new Mitsubishi. Plus, you get the best warranty on the planet and free scheduled maintenance. Whether you choose a Mitsubishi Outlander, gas or plug-in hybrid, Eclipse Cross, Outlander Sport, Mirage, or J4, the Mitsubishi Giant's got you covered. Take up to 10 grand off today, only at
5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
The Indiana Borough Police Department is proud to stand with our community, just like they stand behind our hometown team. From local events to working with students and caring for families, their mission is simple: your peace, safety, and comfort, and they are only a phone call away. Alongside first responding partners, they're always here for us. On the field, off the field, and everywhere in between. So as you cheer on your team tonight, remember, they always have our backs. Stay safe, Indiana.
And we're back with the Indiana Total Therapy pregame show. I'm joined by Indiana head coach Mark Zinskus. Coach, first 2 weeks you've seen a lot of good things, but then you've had, a quarter here, 2 quarters last week at Ringgold. How would you assess through 2 weeks of the season where your team stands?
Well, what's showing up is, what we are right now, and that's an inexperienced football team. And, we've been in good positions and in football games and been competitive, but yet, we're making some errors execution-wise, and, that's hurt us as far as putting points on the board. Those are things that are correctable, and it's just a matter of time. We just got to keep getting reps and getting better. The second week we had some injuries and had some key guys knocked out of the game and had to rely on some guys that probably just aren't quite ready to play yet. But, that's who we got, and the kids went in there and gave great effort, and that's all we can ask from them. We had a couple bad bounces, and the ball, just kind of game got out of control for us. But, that was the disappointing part of it. But, I think we're making gains in certain areas. How we responded Monday with the practice that we had. We had a good physical practice. Typically we don't go full pads on Monday. That we did, and just worked on fundamentals. Went 1s-on-1s, 2s-on-2s, and just got some good competitive scrimmaging going. Kids responded well to that. Took that into Tuesday and Wednesday game prep, both sides of the ball. We got one, Darius was out, in that game, which really hurt us, and had to put, some guys in an offensive line that are physically a little bit behind right now, just due to being young. You got a freshman, 14-year-old kid out there in a varsity football game. But that's who we got to play with, and we're going to play with him. We were real pleased with the effort he gave when he went in there, and but we got Darius back on the offensive line, which is going to be big for us. We're still down with ET's out this week. We got another lineman that was out. That was part of the problem last week. We had two starting offensive linemen out, so we got one of them back, and the other one, our subs got reps this week. So we had 2 great weeks, 2 great days of game prep, and so I like what we're doing. Our kids are understanding what it's going to take to get to that next level. Again, being young and unexperienced, we just got to keep grinding away. I know the score hasn't been reflective of that, and again, there's just been these flurries in games that things got away from us. But there's other times we're in there and we're competing, and we just got to put a whole game together and just keep grinding away at it.
So this week you're on the road for your 3rd consecutive road game. Got to make that trip down to Bridgeville to Chartiers Valley. What do you see on film from Chartiers Valley for Friday or for tonight?
Well, and this is what we wanted to work on, the physicality part of it, and getting our guys to that level, because I think this team's a lot more physical up front than what we faced last week against Ringgold. They're a lot more like Mount Pleasant, that first scrimmage, and again, our kids have made great strides since that time. So, they got to get in that mindset that this is really going to be a tough, fight in the phone booth, and they just got to come out and get after these guys and be physical and play every snap like it's their last snap. And our our skill guys are just getting better and better every week with executing. We are going to miss ET, like I said, at fullback, but the guys that we got a lot of reps this week, and I feel like they're ready to go in and play. Kevin Liu has done a great job playing backup fullback, and now he took all the reps this week, or majority of them. We got Graham backing him up a little bit. He'll still be playing slot for us. And so, we've shuffled some guys around a little bit to, make up for a few of the injuries that we have. But again, the good thing about guys getting injured in a game, you kind of have the whole week to get prep the backups, whereas when it happens in the game, sometimes you got guys that don't get enough reps during the week and to go in there. But that's part of the game of football. And as the program develops and we got guys more and more familiar with what we're doing and gaining experience and gaining in age and physical maturity, we're just going to keep improving.
Coach, how hard is it, with the limited numbers that you have and the youth that you have? You always hear, well, all the same 11 kids are playing both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
How do you combat that argument? At the same time, you got to get guys on the field, but you want your best 11 at any given time on the field.
It is, and it's just a matter of they hold up. We look back. We were talking, at the coaches meeting. And it's like, when we come in 2002, we had 50 kids on the team at that time, which we're a little below that right now. But the thing about it, the majority of them, I think 32 of them were seniors and juniors. You look at our makeup right now, we have 8 seniors, which is a little low for a senior class. And this is the shocking part. We have 3 juniors on our football team. 3. And one of them's never played football. This is the first year playing football. So we're playing without one of our upper classes. And so that leaves behind, 30-some kids that are, sophomores and freshmen. And those kids are 15 and 14 years old. And so, I look at guys like, a guy I got to point out, we got a kid, Colt Bish is our starting left tackle. He's 15 years old. He's a big body, but he's still, developing physically. But I'll tell you what, that kid gives great effort. He took every snap this week, and he took with the ones, and he took it with the twos, because we don't have a really full 2 team. And then when we're on defense, he jumps in there on scout offense. And we got kids like that just grinding and grinding and grinding, and eventually it's going to pay off for us. And we want it to pay off, Friday night against Central Valley, and we're going to see where we are right now. But the encouraging thing is just the attitude and effort that our kids have right now, buying into one another. And you know how it goes, man. Not that high school football is a big media, audience and that sort of thing, but what kids will start saying, especially with the scores, is you hear a lot of negative comments about, you guys aren't any good, nothing's changed, all that sort of stuff. And I've tried to point that thing out, just to anticipate that, guys, and that's got to bring us closer together. We got each other's back. We're in this together. We'll circle the wagons. We're just going to fight and keep fighting and keep fighting and grinding and getting better. And our kids are responding and buying into that. And we want it to be this Friday night, but at some point, all that stuff, and it is, they're growing. And maybe it's hard to measure in terms of scores right now, but our kids are doing some things better and better every week and every day, and that's what we hold on to, and that's what we keep striving for.
Well, and the nice thing is, these younger guys, you talked about when you took over in 2002, you didn't even have the freshmen up at that point.
No.
You had a 9th grade team back then. So now these kids that, your freshmen and sophomores, as you talked about, they're getting valuable reps. The results aren't where you want them right now, but hopefully these kids stick with the program and build this thing the way you want it built. And, you and I have talked before, if each of these kids encourages one of their buddies, just one, to come out and play, you're going to have some more depth. You can get that number to 55, 60 kids. That enables you to do a lot more things as far as rotating guys in. You just get better bodies.
And just, even in practice, because again, the look the scout team gets, the way we divide our staff up. We got an offensive and defensive staff. We don't got a guy over there running the scout team just holding up a set of cards and getting bodies lined up to where, where the X's and O's are and the letters are, and just having a kid stand there with it, like a blocking dummy. We got coaches over there coaching them on defense when we're on offense, and vice versa, when we flip that around. So, we're looking to develop those kids, and, but it does pay, hurt you a little bit, when you got a kid that's 14 years old that's probably not quite there. back in those days, we had a 9th grade football team. It was unusual to have a 9th grader. You know, I can recall, I think, 4 kids over my 14 years that we brought up as 9th graders to play. Now we've got 13 on one team out of 42 or 43 kids right now. So, you know, we have to kind of look at things maybe a little bit different in how we prep. You know, like I said, we're doing some half line to get our, you know, ones versus our ones to get that good quality work, competitive work in during the week. And so, you know, we have to do that, but yet we still got to develop these other kids and get them ready to play, you know, so they're going to, again, you know, things don't change. And you know, and then when you bring guys in again, you know, they missed a year of football. Right. You know, let's say you bring in 8 seniors next year. Well, okay, they only got 1 year playing in the program. Right. Well, you know, it's just like what Jesus told us, you know, you got to build, you know, your house not on sand, but on rock. Right. And so, you know, that's what we're focusing on right now, because that's the best that we can do, and our kids are given the best that they can do, and we're just going to keep chopping wood and doing that type of stuff, because you know, it's going to pay off eventually. And like I said, we want it to be Friday night, and I saw a lot of growth this week, and you know, I'm looking forward to our guys going out there and getting after it.
Well, Coach, I appreciate your time as always. Good luck tonight, and we'll be back with more of the Indiana Total Therapy pregame show after this.
Drive through summer and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 XLT or Ford Ranger XLT, your choice, just $420 a month. That's right, your choice, just $420 a month with no money down. These Luther Ford leases are incredible, and with no money down, the savings are huge. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg.
At Grand Beginnings Children's Center, their focus is on growing and teaching children to be the best they can be. They know children need education, inclusion, and safety. Grand Beginnings has a mission to provide a warm and nurturing environment in which each child can grow physically, emotionally, socially, intellectually, and spiritually. Grand Beginnings Children's Center with 2 locations in Indiana, teaching children to shine since 1991. Call 724-463-1819. Find them at grandbeginnings.net.
What sets one insurance agency apart from another? Building relationships. Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, you want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
It's Summer Meltdown at 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. We're on fire! Take up to 10 grand off your new Mitsubishi. Plus, you get the best warranty on the planet and free scheduled maintenance. Whether you choose a Mitsubishi Outlander, gas or plug-in hybrid, Eclipse Cross, Outlander Sport, Mirage or G4, the Mitsubishi Giant's got you covered. Take up to 10 grand off today, only at
5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
As a Priority First Federal Credit Union member, you'll join 16,000 others who enjoy more than just banking. You get the personalized service and benefits you deserve. With 56 years of experience, we know how to put you first. With local loan decisions made right here to support you when it matters most. With online banking and mobile deposit for easy access anytime, anywhere. Because you're more than just an account number. You're a valued member. Visit us at one of our 7 branches to find out why putting you first is our priority.
Mason Strack, and the running back, it is a change tonight. Kevin Liu gets the start in place of Elijah Thomas, and we'll also see Trayvon Joseph in there a good bit. For Indiana on defense, we're going to line up this way. At defensive end, Kevin Liu. Defensive tackle, Braylon Winslow. At nose, Caden Shirley. At defensive end, hopefully Darius Webb. At the linebackers, Jacob Snyder, Trent Buffalo, and Jackson Higgins. Your secondary is Trayvon Joseph, Jace Brocious, Graham McFarland, and Roman Jones.
And I think they're going to get set to do the coin toss. So I was going to go to a quick commercial break. However, it does look like Char Valley has their captains right down the 50-yard line getting ready to come out, and so does Indiana. So we're going to send it down to the field for our first Cribs and Wealth Management sideline report of the evening, and we'll go down to Doug Steve. And while the captains are coming out, Doug, did you happen to talk to the coach at all about the delay or maybe the feeling from the sidelines on how everything has gone so far?
Well, you know what? I mean, Coach Z said, hey, it is what it is, what happened with the bus and everything, so they just have to come here, mentally be prepared. They came out in the pregame and did not go back in the locker room afterwards. They just stayed on the field, and he's ready to go. They have some injuries. Darius Webb probably will not play defense tonight, but we'll see. And we'll get the coin toss here and the instructions by the referee.
Okay, backs to the board, guys. Backs to the board, backs to the board here. All right. You guys are the visitors, correct? You guys are home. There's the tail. There's the head. Here's the tail. Here's the head. You're going to call it before I flip it. If I drop it, we will flip it again. Your call. Heads. Call his heads. The tail. It's your choice. What do you want? Do you want to receive the football?
Chartiers Valley has won the toss, and they want the ball to begin with, and they have some weapons offensively. We saw some of these players last year at Indiana when Chartiers Valley, one of their only 2 wins last year was against Indiana. So, hey, beautiful day. And hey, Doc, here's your trivia question. What former IUP star quarterback went to high school here at Chartiers Valley?
Tony Alucci.
I knew you would get it right. Should never doubt you.
We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout here and come back. That wraps up our Indiana Total Therapy pregame show. Back with the opening kickoff right after this.
If you're looking for a super easy way to boost protein.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Drive through summer and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 XLT or Ford Ranger XLT, your choice, just $420 a month. That's right, your choice, just $420 a month with no money down. These Luther Ford leases are incredible and with no money.
Ready to shine at Grand Beginnings Children's Center, and the opening kickoff is a squib kick fielded by the up man for the Colts, and he's taking it into Indiana territory right away. And again, we see that the loss of that kicking game impacting the starting field position right away.
Yeah, Ben Stevens and Kevin Liu were on that tackle, so Char Valley sets up in great field position on the 41-yard line.
So they're going to set up on the Indiana 41-yard line as the crew will take over. Now, we did see, in terms of the starting quarterback for Char Valley, that is going to be Owen Wiegraff, who is the junior, lining up in the shotgun formation. Man in motion, a couple of split receivers. The give is going to be up the middle, and finding some running room for Char Valley is Trayson Lewis, and I think it's going to come back. Boy, Tayshawn took it all the way to the house, followed some blockers, but I think one of those blocks might have been illegal. And that one is coming back. So break for Indiana. Pretty good job, though, of running that play right off the bat.
Yeah, that's
for Char Valley.
If you're Char Valley, they did a really good job of getting the Indiana end pinned in, and Lewis was able to just get that ball right outside the edge You know, if I'm Coach Steve Spence for Central Valley, I go right back to that, even 100%. Though it's 1st and 20.
So that it will set up 1st and 20. The ball now placed back at the Char Valley 49-yard line. But some of the guys you're going to be hearing about from Char Valley, we mentioned Tayshawn Lewis, who just carried that. Julius Best as the senior wide receiver. Michael Lawrence, who had played quarterback last year, is also at wide receiver. Similar formation here with Lewis, sidecar in the backfield. He's going to get the handoff up the middle this time, but he's brought down immediately. Pretty good tackle that time.
Is that Keller?
Looks like Caden Shirley, possibly 68.
I think it's Braden Keller, number 80. Well, no, maybe.
It was Braden Keller, number 80. That's correct.
So he was able to make the stop after about the 2 or 3 yard pickup by Lewis, but that's a better job by the defensive front for the Indiana High. 2 receivers split to the right here for Weegraff. He's got Lewis to his left. Man in motion. That's Sarnicki. The give is going to be faked. Here's Weegraff, fires it deep down the field. That ball is overthrown. He was looking for Julius Best. Pretty good coverage. Best had that little one step where he was able to get a little bit of separation late, but the ball, what a rocket that was down the field, but it was overthrown.
Yeah, I mean, that really, he just got a step behind the Indiana defense. If Weegraff can put it on him, but it's now 3rd and 17, so Char Valley's gonna have to go to the air. I'd look for a draw or a screen to Lewis.
See if that defensive front can get a little pressure here on Weegraff as he's in that shotgun. He's going to give the handoff to Lewis, and Lewis breaks one tackle. He's still on his feet, tripped up by, it looks like maybe his own man. So he's going to be short of the first down, but he picked up about 15 of those 17 yards that he needed.
And now that makes it real easy for Steve Spence to go for this on 4th down.
And it was almost, I mean, that was a run that I don't know if you call that type of run expecting to pick up that kind of a chunk. But pretty nice pickup that time by Lewis. And now you're only looking at 4th down and 2 on the opening drive for the Colts. Here is going to be Weegraff. He looks to Sarnicki, and he's going to break one tackle, get the first down, cross the 30. It's going to be down near the 25. So they're going to place him, I believe, at the 26-yard line for Indiana, and that's a first down, an in-first bank first down for the Colts.
And on that, Michael Lawrence made a really good block to free Sarnicki.
So here we are, first down and 10, and the give is to Lewis up the middle again. A nice hold this time for Tayshawn Lewis as he picks up about 6 yards. That offensive front for Char Valley didn't have a lot of numbers in terms of their heights and weights, but in terms of the rosters that we were able to find. But looking at these boys, there's some big guys down there on that offensive front.
Right now they're doing a good job of getting on blocks and not letting Indiana get off. 2nd and 3 now on the 18.
Lewis has had 3 carries already, and they make it 4, but this time in the backfield is Keller again.
Braden Keller did a great job. They ran a stunt, and he was able to beat his man to the inside and knife through and make a good tackle for a loss.
That's going to be a loss, almost of 5 yards.
Loss of 5 on the play.
And that's going to set up a 3rd and longer situation here. Still likely 4-down territory here for the Colts.
I imagine they're going to take another shot with Best here. They've got one-on-one coverage out there at the top. Lawrence in motion.
Lawrence is in motion, and he's going to get the pass, and it's going to be a little swing pass to Lawrence, who gets the first down and more. Still on his feet, breaks a tackle, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Char Valley strikes first. You just had a little swing pass. Michael Lawrence went from left to right in motion. Weegraff just dumped that little swing pass to him, and great job of running after the catch by Lawrence as he was able to break a tackle, stay on his feet, and get into the end zone.
Yeah, they just ran, they put him in motion, ran the swing pass, and they had the numbers.
Extra point is up, and it is good. Coming back with the kickoff as 7-0 Char Valley takes the early lead. You're listening to Indiana High football on an Indiana Regional Medical High School Sports Night. Indiana Regional Medical Center High School Sports Night, AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital Media.
Drive through summer and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 XLT or Ford Ranger XLT, your choice, just $420 a month. That's right, your choice, just $420 a month with no money down. These Luther Ford leases are incredible, and with no money down, the savings are huge. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
To be a champion, you need to have teamwork, great skills, good conditioning, and above all, you need to stay healthy. But if injury occurs, you need a team of specialists that can get you back in the game. Indiana Total Therapy has been helping area athletes for years. Indiana Total Therapy, with 3 locations, IRMC at Chestnut Ridge in Blairsville, Shelley Drive in Indiana, and at the Human Motion Institute on the campus of IRMC. ITT, the best in our field, and voted best physical therapy in the Best of Indiana County contest.
Yard line, looking for some running room, and there he goes. Roman Jones still on his feet, makes one guy miss. Jones at the 30, the 25, the 20, 15, 10, they're not going to catch him. Roman Jones takes it all the way in for an Indiana High touchdown.
Yeah, you could see that set up. You know, they kicked it all the way down to the 8 or the 7 outside the number, and Roman was able to just cut it back and get right down the middle of the field. He had one man to beat, which is a kicker. He set him up with an inside move, went outside, and he was to the house.
90 yards about unofficially.
93 yards.
97. Yeah, he got, or 93, you're right. He got it at the 7.
Yep.
93 yards. Now, Doug, what was the call there at the end? Just a sideline warning?
Yeah, I was down the other end of the field there, so I didn't
sideline
see it.
warning on Indiana, no foul until next time.
Okay, so Roman Jones, big touchdown. That's a great way to answer if you're Indiana High. They've had that happen to them.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks in a row now. Indiana's run the kickoff back, and they're going to go for 2 due to their kicking issues.
Yeah.
Justin John, their kicker, is out with a knee injury. So they're going to have to go for 2 here now. And they're milling around. They haven't started, the play clock just started.
Timeout, Indiana.
So they are going to take a timeout. We'll make sure that it is, yep, they're going to take one. We're going to take one as well. Coming right back with an extra point attempt by Indiana when we return, AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM.
Summer meltdown at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. We're on fire. Take up to $10,000 off your new Mitsubishi. Plus, you get the best warranty on the planet and free scheduled maintenance. Whether you choose a Mitsubishi Outlander, gas or plug-in hybrid, Eclipse Cross, Outlander Sport, Mirage or G4, the Mitsubishi Giants got you covered. Take up to $10,000 off today, only at
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
The Indiana County Technology Center is now accepting enrollment in our adult education programs. The ICTC's adult education programs offer in-demand post-secondary.
But Indiana is going to go for 2 here, and they came out of the huddle pretty quickly. So we do have an extra point attempt after that 93-yard kickoff return by Roman Jones, making it 7-6. Jason Strack under center. Kevin Liu is the running back. 3 receivers split to the right. Liu's going to get the pitch. Looking for a little bit of running room. Liu tries to find a crease there, but nothing doing, so the extra point attempt is no good. 7-6 is going to be the score. There is a flag on the play, so we will hold it here. This is on the Colts. This could be another attempt here. We'll see. They are talking
after
Indiana.
the play.
After the play?
Oh. legal formation, so 7-6 is our score. We're going to come back here in 60 seconds, and we'll have an ensuing kickoff here by Indiana when we return. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM.
The Indiana County Technology Center is now accepting enrollment in our adult education programs. The ICTC's adult education programs offer in-demand post-secondary programs tailored to empower student success. From cosmetology to welding and practical nursing, the ICTC has a program for everyone. Indiana County Technology Center, empowering tomorrow's workforce.
That's right, 0 interest for up to 5 years.
By Indiana, again a squib kick, and this one is going to be returned all the way down by number 20 John Paccarella to the 28-yard line. So again, huge.
Yeah, the kicking game is really putting Indiana behind the 8 ball here on defense.
And the give is going to be to Lewis. That's that same play that he broke one earlier in the game. It was called back. This time he takes it for 7 yards. They're not doing anything fancy on that offensive line, but it is working. They're getting enough of a push to be able to get Lewis. He's got some nice holes to be able to run through.
Yeah, that's a 7-yard gain, tackled by Jacob Snyder.
Remember last year, Lewis and Julius Best just did whatever they wanted to against Indiana in last year's game.
Thank you, Mr. Positive.
Well, and Best is over there on the right side as a split receiver, and the give is going to be to Lewis up the middle again, and he does find running room. I guess the positive there, Doug, is that you won't see him next year. Unless they
play
against IUP.
They may transfer to another high school and college. They get, 6-7 years now, so maybe high school would do the same.
Jacob Snyder with the tackle after Lewis picks up a first down. He picks up about 4 yards.
Indiana's defense really just needs to find a way. I mean, right now it's just a matter of let's get
it starts up
physical.
Front too. And the bobbled snap there, Lewis is going to pick up the bobbled snap, still on his feet as he's able to sidestep one tackle. He makes another guy miss, and he's going to take it into the end zone. Wow. What was a botched play as the snap was on the ground. Instead of Weegraff picking it up, Lewis picked it up. He had a guy trying to trip him up in the backfield, stepped out of that tackle, and then made an impressive cut to avoid one other tackler.
Yeah, I mean,
and that is a 15-yard touchdown run. I mean, that's an impressive job by that young man, but either way, it is another score. Also helped out by some field position with the kicking game. So we can talk more about that when we return. It is 14-6, Char Valley over Indiana. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and come back. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, Renda Digital Media, back after this.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Yards in a minute and 12 seconds. Again, at 28 yards, Kicking game is still an issue here for Indiana with their kicker hurt. And great field position to start out, but 3 straight runs by Tayshawn Lewis. One really a fumble recovery for a touchdown. That was the run. Granby Giddings Children's Center.
Yeah, that's the only benefit. Teddy Bear Fun Drive gets $1 per point.
Here is Roman Jones fielding this kickoff again, and Roman took it to the house for a 93-yard touchdown return. The last time he touched the football, this time he takes it to the 30-yard line, where the Indians will take over.
So we'll get a good look at this offense now.
No, Coach Z raved about Roman. We talked to him in the preseason about what talent that kid could bring to the table. So they are going to place it at the 31 is where they're going to start. And we'll see what this offense is able to do with 69 yards ahead of them. Here's Strack under center, Kevin Liu. Running back, man in motion. They're going to give the pitch to the left-hand side, and he's going to be tripped up and knocked backwards. McFarland, who had the pitch, and he's going to lose a couple of yards. Great pursuit by the Colts.
Yeah, that's going to knock them all the way back to the 27. So that's a loss of 4.
So,
you know, it's really hard with a defense that runs as well and as athletic as Char Valley to go side to side. You really have to get vertical on them.
You could see the pursuit they had on that play, and Graham really never had a chance. Here we are, 2nd down and 14. Here is Roman Jones in motion. This time the give is up the middle. They do try to go vertical, but great job by the defensive front. Destin Zerlak.
You know, one thing, Chartiers Valley, their new head coach this year, Steven Spence, he came over he was an assistant at W&J College. One thing he's trying to instill in this team, his Chartiers Valley team, is being physical up front. And you can see it right now against Indiana's front line.
Definitely doing the job, really, on both sides of the football. Our sideline reports brought to you by Crimson Wealth Management. We thank them for their sponsorship. And it's great to hear you, Doug, down on the sidelines today.
Great to be heard.
Strack in the shotgun formation. He's going to run to his right, looking for an opening. He's going to keep the football. He's trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to get knocked out of bounds, though, still about a yard shy. Picks up about 4. He needed about 14.
Number 18, Jason Strack, keeps it around the right side.
So it's going to be a 4th down coming up. And Tyler Nelson will come on to punt this football away. I wonder if Tyler can kick.
Jack Sarnecki is the return man.
And Nelson standing at about his 17-yard line. Nice high kick. Sarnicki's going to call for a fair catch right at about the 32-yard line, maybe the 33. And that's where Char Valley will take over. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout while we change sides here and give us some love to one of our sponsors. 14-6, Char Valley with the lead. Back after this.
Peripheral artery disease is a narrowing of the artery.
Hi, this is State Representative Jim Struzzi, and like most of you, I find myself ready to watch some Friday night football, and this season is no different. I want to wish all our area athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and all who participate the best of luck for a safe, successful, and fun-filled season. These games wouldn't happen without the support of the community, and as a parent, I know the importance of after-school athletics and programs keeping our youth's mind and body ready to tackle life's hardest lessons. For me and my staff, good luck, and I'll be rooting for each and every one of you.
Tries to pass, little screen pass, wide receiver screen to best. Jacob Snyder in the backfield makes the stop. I think Jacob was actually helped by one of the Char Valley players who blocked him right into the play, but Jacob's been doing a pretty good job of finding a way to get in the backfield.
Yeah, so far, I mean, Jacob Snyder's really done a good job here defensively tonight.
So that's going to go for a loss of about 5 yards. And Weegraf now trips receivers to his left. Here is Sarnicki coming in motion. He goes back, and he's going to get the fake screen. A little nice play set up inside. This one goes to Lewis, and Lewis, what speed is he's going to break it all the way down for a touchdown for Char Valley.
That is going to be a 72-yard touchdown pass. Great play that was set up. They faked the wide receiver screen to the left and then just dumped it on the inside screen to the running back. And Lewis took it 72 yards. You had Sarnicki moving in motion. He was starting to go left to right and then came back, and then they faked the screen to him. So all eyes were on Sarnicki as he was in motion on the defensive side, and instead that little dump off to Lewis. And once he gets in the open field, he's got some incredible speed.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really impressive.
So, a two-play drive, Char Valley, 21-6 with the lead over Indiana High. We're coming back in 30 seconds, and we'll have a kickoff again. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, Brenda Digital Media.
In a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Look.
One to 6 with Char Valley with the lead. Brochus back to receive the ensuing kickoff.
Indiana has to find an answer now to combat that Central Valley speed.
And here is the kick. It is going to be high kick received by Brochus. Takes it across the 30-yard line. Almost broke the tackle, but he's going to be dropped at the 36. As that's where this...
Indiana's going to call a timeout here.
Okay, we're going to step away as well. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Back with an Indiana High drive when we return. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM.
I'd like to wish the best of luck to all the Heritage Conference schools and, of course, the Indiana Little Indians this season. Luxembourg's is excited to celebrate the grand reopening of their downtown Indiana location at 621 Philadelphia Street. Along with the Indiana Mall store, Luxembourg's Jewelers is still the winning choice for gifts of any occasion. Show your school pride with gifts ranging from beautiful logoed coffee mugs, keychains, money clips, water bottles, and more. Luxembourg's Jewelers is Indiana's jeweler.
The snap's good. The pass is caught. Touchdown! Just like a winning team, Integrated Power Services knows it takes dedication, teamwork, and vision to succeed. That's why IPS proudly supports our local high schools in both academics and athletics. Because whether it's the classroom, the court, or the end zone, excellence starts with commitment. Here's to a bright future and a winning season. From your friends at IPS, Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
And as we return, 1st down and 10 for Indiana. Strack looks to hand the football off and looks like some miscommunication there as he just has to fall on the football, loses about a yard. It looked like Jason was expecting somebody to be in that hole to take the handoff. Nobody was, and he just had to fall on the football.
Indiana going to take another timeout, Doug?
Yeah, Coach Z is going to take another timeout.
That's their third timeout.
All right, we'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll come back. 4:02 left to go in the first quarter. 21-6 Char Valley. We're coming right back after this.
A high school teacher and a coach. What you didn't know, though, is I'm also a businessman, owner of EMB Computing. I'd like to invite you to our new
Think, resolve.
Hi, I'm Eric Brochus. Many of you know me as a high school teacher and a coach. What you didn't know, though, is I'm also a businessman, owner of EMB Computing. I'd like to invite you to our new state-of-the-art facility to see our line of computers, laptops, iPads, MacBooks, and accessories. If you're a business owner, we'll assist you with your networks, servers, workstations, printers, and even your business phone systems. We are located at 57 North 11th Street in Indiana, or you can find us on the web at embcomputing.com. We are your technology specialists.
7, Lou in the backfield. Here is Strack. Roman Jones in motion. The give is going to be to Graham McFarland up the middle. Little inside trap play. McFarland takes it for about a yard. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but it's going to set up a 3rd down and 10.
Look like Colt Bish is coming off.
They gave him no gain.
Indiana's Colt Bish lineman is coming
Indiana
off the
really,
field.
this offense, now we got an injury.
Colt Bish,
Colt Bish's shoulder.
And that's the one young man they cannot afford to lose. Coach Z talked about in his pregame how valuable he was, even though he's a sophomore, but he takes every rep. He's really developed into a guy on this offensive line that they could lean on.
He has to take a knee, can't make it over to the sideline, so they're going to check on him, and we'll take another 30-second timeout. A lot of breaks right now, but 3:47 left to go in this first quarter. We'll let you know how he is when we return. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM.
For a world of convenience, Indiana, where quantity, variety, and freshness meet unbeatable value. Shop in-store or online at martinsfoods.com with personalized service, including hand-picked groceries delivered to your car. Plus, Martin's Pharmacy makes it easy to fill your prescriptions while you shop. Don't forget to join the Martin's loyalty program. Earn and redeem points for groceries and even gas. Experience why Martin's Food Store is the gold winner in the best of Indiana County. Visit them on Oakland Avenue today.
Your technology specialists.
3rd down and long. The give is going to be up the middle to Kevin Liu. Fights his way forward, drags a defender with him, but he's going to be well short of the 1st down marker, so Indiana's going to have to punt the football away yet again.
You know, Coach Z took that first time out after the kickoff and was really animated with his players, but trying to get them, hey, play with heart. Don't worry about the score. Don't even look at the scoreboard. I want to see you play with heart on every single play. Forget about what the score is. Do what you're coached to do. Back upstairs.
Thank you, Doug. Our sideline reports brought to you by Crimson Wealth Management. 21-6 is our score. Tyler Nelson is back to receive the snap, and a nice high punt again by Tyler. This one going to be fielded at about the 28-yard line. Looks like Sarnicki, who's going to take the football across the 35, trying to break a tackle, but he's going to be dropped there.
Keller on that tackle, Mark.
Keller's in a nice game early on with a couple of big plays, but Indiana could use a few more big plays right now, trailing 21-6. Still 2:44 left to go in this first quarter. Well, we looked like we were going to go back and forth. The opening drive by Char Valley, 7 plays, 41 yards, resulted in a touchdown. The ensuing kickoff was Roman Jones took a 93-yard kick return for a TD. But then Char Valley's next 2 possessions were both touchdown drives. And now they're back out in the field with their offense and have trips receivers to the left. Tayshawn Lewis has been a thorn in the side of this Indiana defense as he fights his way forward, is tripped up after about a gain of 5. Lewis has a lot of speed, and he's a elusive back, but he's been helped by some great blocking up front as well.
Yeah, I mean, really, they're Indiana's front really is just not able to get off blocks, and the speed of Lewis has really made a difference.
So, 2nd down and 5, and here is back to pass. That is Julius Best going to receive that catch about the 49-yard line, right near that 1st down marker. I think he is going to get it, so we graft to Best.
Yeah, that was really a nice play by Roman Jones. You know, Best made a little move, but Roman broke down, did a good open field tackle. Sure, they got 5 yards on it, but Roman made sure it didn't go much more than that.
Regraff's got an impressive arm so far. He delivers a nice football out there.
You know, he did not start the opening game. Lawrence started the opening game.
So,
false start.
You don't see him running the football maybe as much as Lawrence did. Doesn't have to when you got a guy like Lewis next to you. However, from what we've seen early on, he's got a really nice arm. 5-yard penalty here for Char Valley. They were set up trips right, and it looked like that was going to be a quarterback rollout that he was going out to. And they're same formation here, trips to the right. He's got Best, the only receiver, to his left. And instead, he's the same type of play. This time he makes one man miss in the backfield. This time he does take off. He's in the open field. Gets one block down the field, and there he goes. Weegraf takes it all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a flag on the field, though. Hold on. Hold your horses.
You know, the defensive end came crashing in, and once he missed, Weegraf was gone. Yeah, they lost their contain gap responsibilities, and luckily for Indiana, it's coming back on a hold. And that's
Justin Terhune had a tremendous block down the field that freed him up, but I think he got a little bit of the jersey as well, which is probably why the cornerback wasn't able to break the tackle and make the stop.
So interestingly enough, the hold was downfield, so it's a 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So it's going to be a 1st and 2 for Chartiers Valley out at the 43-yard line. At Char Valley's 43. Or no, I'm sorry, Indiana's 43.
And now a timeout by Char Valley. We've had 4 timeouts called in this first quarter already. It is 21-6, Char Valley with the lead over Indiana. Coming back in 30 seconds, AM 1450 WD80, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital Media.
Hi, it's me again, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank. If you're looking to purchase a new home to enjoy the changing colors of the fall season, we can help to make it possible. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about our mortgage options. You can also visit us at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Apparently neither coach is liking what they're seeing necessarily, because we got a lot of timeouts here in the past 2 or 3 minutes. 1:10 left to go in this first quarter. Char Valley does have a 21-6 lead. They have the football at the Indiana 43. 1st down and 2, and a flag is thrown.
False start.
Again, if you're just joining us, the reason it was a 1st and 2 is because a 56-yard touchdown run by the quarterback Weegraf was called back by a holding penalty that happened well into the play.
Yeah, right now, Mark, if you look, 1st down, false start, Char Valley. 2nd down, a hold on Char, or 1st down, Char Valley, hold. Now, false start on Char Valley. And a timeout sprinkled.
A lot of big plays, so they've been able to overcome those penalties, and here is Lewis again. This time, though, great pursuit by Indiana. Did I see another flag thrown? Yes, there is another flag down.
Holding
on Char Valley.
Char Valley.
Coach Spence might lose his mind here. That's 4 consecutive penalties on Char Valley.
Indiana did a better job that time, though, of containing Lewis, and they did stop him for only about a yard gain, but now what was a 1st and 2 to start this drive, or start this series, now is 1st down and, what is that, 15, 16?
Yeah.
16.
16. Now they say 17 on
I say 16.
I think it's 16, but that's that new math they use here at Char Valley.
Trips receivers to the left here for Weegraf. He's got Lewis, his sidecar. He's rolling out to the left. He's trying to buy some time. He's being pursued by Keller. They're going to try to get him, and they do bring him down. Weegraf was able to find a couple of yards out of that. But
Derek Oaks on the tackle for Indiana.
So he is going to pick up about 4 of those yards on the run. But pretty good pursuit by Indiana and better coverage down the field. Weegraf did want to throw that football, but he could not find anybody open.
So this is where Indiana, they have a 2nd and 11. They really got to find a way to get a stop here.
Ball is on the Char Valley 48-yard line. 2nd down and 11. Here is Weegraf in the shotgun. Back to pass. Again, he's looking deep down the field. He has Best wide. Oh, great play to knock that ball loose. That ball just a little underthrown, which made Best have to stop for it.
Jace Brocious separated best from that football. He came over from his safety position. Him and Roman Jones were right there. And now it's 3rd and 11. Can Indiana get a stop?
There's a 5'9" freshman right there making a big play in a varsity game.
Yep.
And he delivered that hit perfectly. Legal hit and just right on the ball, which knocked it loose.
Hey, Pat, I never saw his dad hit that hard.
His dad was a quarterback.
Oh, you had to play both sides of purchase line. You know, they only had so many guys.
I understand.
Here's Wiegraf on 3rd down and 11. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Lewis, he's going to get the catch out in the open field. Here is Tayshawn Lewis, who is going to be dropped by Roman Jones right near the marker. I think he's going to pick up the 1st down, though.
Yes, he needed 11. He got 12.
So Oaks again on the tackle. But they spread everybody out. Sent them downfield, and instead it opened up the middle for Lewis to pick up 12 yards. That's going to end our first quarter. 21-6 is our score with Char Valley leading Indiana. We're going to come back with our second quarter action when we return. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital Media.
Drive through summer and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 XLT or Ford Ranger XLT, your choice, just $420 a month. That's right, your choice, just $420 a month with no money down. These Luther Ford leases are incredible, and with no money down, the savings are huge. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg.
Deep, intercepted by Brocious. Oh, and there is a flag on the play.
Let's see what this flag is.
Roughing the quarterback.
Oh, and that one hurts.
See, and that's a tough call to make when the quarterback is scrambling outside and everything, unless it's way after the play, which I did not see it way after the play.
And that's a killer for Indiana, though, because you finally get a stop, you get a turnover. And then you get penalized. Man alive.
Colts were on this drive penalized a number of times, and that time Indiana gets good pressure. He tries to throw that football down the field. He thought he might have been able to have Best go up for it. Instead, Brocious made a great play to intercept it, and instead it's coming back. So here comes Lewis. And Lewis trying to break a couple of tackles as he does pick up about 5 or 6 yards.
Jacob
on first
Snyder
down.
and Jace Brocious.
Lewis has carried the football an awful lot here in this opening quarter plus at this point in time.
Yeah, gain of 17 on that. We got our first Commonwealth stats we'll have for you. Zeke Thomas is up here. He's going to need a supercomputer to calculate the yardage, but
2nd down and 4. Here is going to be the pass. Going to be received. Just a wide receiver screen. Picks up the 1st down. That one for Char Valley. Sent over to Holloway.
It's going to be another 1st down.
Anthony Boyano on the tackle. There's another youngster that's getting some playing time.
Well, and that's the one thing about this Indiana team. They are so young. You look at Char Valley, so many seniors, especially at the skilled positions. You know, a lot of their big guys, too. They're a veteran team, and they're going up against a young and up-and-coming team here in Indiana. And we'll see, we got another stoppage of play here.
They're sending Lewis off the field for some reason.
Might be the only way to get him off the field at this point in time with as much as he's doing. Took his helmet off, or his helmet came off, and rule is he has to sit out for a play when that happens. So
Zach Efanidis is his backup.
1st down and 10. Here is Efanidis who gets the handoff. Finds a way into the end zone. Wow. Well, if you're wondering if it was all Tayshawn Lewis, I guess the answer to that is no. As Epinitis just makes one little cut and found the hole and was able to make his way all the way into the end zone. That was too easy.
Yeah, I mean, Indiana had their chances there, Mark, on that drive. They had a couple long distances, but they weren't able to get off the field.
And so Epinitis comes in for one play, and that's all it took. They gave him the football. Snap is bobbled, but it still is able to get it down and good. 28-6. 10:38 left to go in the first half. Stay with us. We'll see what Indiana can do next when we return. AM 1450 WDAD 100.3 FM and Renda Digital TV. Back after this.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Mr.
We are back after the touchdown drive.
12 plays, 63 yards on the drive.
I wasn't sure how many plays because there was a lot of penalties.
Yeah, there was 12 when you take the penalties out. You know, Indiana had to they had them 3rd and 11 and just weren't able to get off the field there. And, the scary thing is, Mark, that's 11 consecutive drives that the Indiana defense has given up a touchdown, going back to last week.
Char Valley getting some great blocking, but here's Brocious as he receives the kickoff. He's trying to find some running room. That's not a lot there. Blocking just wasn't there to create the hole, and instead Indiana is going to take the football at the 26-yard line. That's been the other issue, Pat. I mean, hasn't really made that much of a difference because Char Valley's been able to move the football so effectively, but you look at the starting field position for both these two teams, and Indiana has been starting, around other than the kickoff return for the touchdown, around their 30, 25-yard line, and you have Char Valley starting near midfield almost every time.
Yeah, and Indiana's got to, they have to sustain a drive here. They've been basically 3 and out. They haven't gotten a first down yet on offense.
Here is 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. The give is going to be around the left-hand side. It does pick up about 6 or 7 yards. I think that's McFarland carrying the football. We'll see where they do spot him. Okay, they're giving him a 4-yard pickup.
And Indiana's going to be doing this without Colt Bish. He went out with an injury. His pads are off, and he actually, I think, has left the stadium. He was in a sling, so it doesn't look good for Indiana.
He was really struggling to get off the field earlier.
And that, Coach Z really talked about what a player he had been developing into.
2nd down and 6. Here is the pitch to Roman Jones. He gets a good lead block on the outside. Oh, they're going to call this one back. Roman would have picked up the 1st down.
It's a hold. It was an obvious hold around the edge there.
You saw the end go down quickly as Jones passed him, and that's why. So it's going to push it back and make it now 2nd down and 16. With as tough as these yards have been coming for Indiana's offense, you hate to put yourself in that kind of situation.
Yeah, it's...
So 2nd down and 16, 21-yard line. Here is Strack under center. He's got 2 receivers split left, 2 to the right. I believe that's Kevin Liu in the backfield. He's going to drop back to pass. Doesn't see anything, takes it up the middle, and Jason pushes forward. Crosses the 25, 26-yard line where he's going to be dropped. Takes it to past the original line of scrimmage. So a good pickup, but it still sets up a 3rd and long.
Yeah, it's a 3rd and 11, and as we've talked about, this offense really is just not built for this. When Indiana had a positive 1st down play, you were like, okay, good. Now they can run their offense, and it got penalized. And
here is Strack now in the shotgun formation. Kevin Liu is to his right. He's got trips receivers. He's going to roll out to the right. He's got a little bit of time to throw the football. Looking down the field, doesn't see anything, and finally just tries to throw the football near Roman Jones, but pretty good coverage. Strack kept running towards that sideline, trying to buy more and more time, allowing somebody to find a way to get open. Nobody did. Incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
And Zarnicki with another defensive play.
He's also back to receive the punt.
Tyler Nelson's on to punt again. He's done a nice job so far tonight.
Fourth down and 11. Zarnicki setting up at his own 40-yard line. Nice, good kick again. This one's going to send Zarnicki back, and it takes a bounce for Indiana, and this is going to be the worst starting field position for Char Valley of the night as it bounces all the way into the 31-yard line. So that's where they will take over with 8:38 left to go here in the half, 28-6. If you're just joining us, Char Valley opened the game with a 7-play, 41-yard scoring drive, capped off by a touchdown pass, and ensuing kickoff return was returned 93 yards by Roman Jones. But then 3 straight offensive drives for Char Valley ended in touchdowns. And that's where we get our 28-6 score. Here is Wheatgrass. He is going to fire it. He finds Best in the open field, and that pass play will be good enough for a first down and about 14, 15 yards. Snyder on the tackle.
You know, if you're asking Jacob Snyder to cover Julius Best, that is a tall task for the Indiana linebacker.
It's a tall task for any of the Indiana defenders or any team that Chartiers Valley plays this year.
It's a 15-yard pickup, a first down. Ball now at the 46-yard line. Trips receivers to the right for Wheatgrass. He's got Lewis to his right as well. He fakes the handoff, rolls out to the right. He was looking to try to find, I believe, Holloway.
I think illegal man downfield for illegal lineman.
They threw it on the Indiana side of the field, Doug, so I'm wondering if they're going to call something on Indiana.
No, illegal man, lineman downfield.
Okay.
Thing is, they could have gone the left tackle, moved about a second before the snap.
Yeah, all the Indiana defensive linemen were pointing at him. I saw that from up here, but
ball was incomplete either way, but it's going to push it back 5 yards. First down and 15. A lot of weapons on his team.
Well, and you know, that's the thing with all the weapons. You know, this is a team last year that was 2-8 and lost to Ringgold. That just, you know, they have way too much talent. So that tells you the strength of their section.
Man in motion here for Wheatgrass. He's going to fire another flag thrown. This time it is Lewis again who's going to take it on the swing pass. He does pick up about 6 yards, but this one's going to come back again, I think.
Good job by Roman Jones, though, to make that tackle.
Char Valley has committed an awful lot of penalties tonight. They've just been so explosive on offense that it's not hurt them. They've been able to make up for it.
Yeah, I mean, really, this is not uncommon. I mean, they're now at 1st and 21. Indiana last drive had them way backed up. It was a 1st and 16 or 2nd and 16, and they were able to convert on 3rd down.
They had a 3rd and 16. I think they just ran a dive to Lewis. He was able to pick up almost a first. Here is Lewis up the middle this time. Very similar play to what I was just referring to, and this time he is stopped, though. Only picks up about 4 or 5.
Jacob Snyder making another nice tackle for Indiana.
And injured player for Char Valley. We're going to take a 30-second timeout while they check on him. 28-6, Char Valley with the lead over Indiana. Back in 30 seconds. AM 1450 WD80, 100.3 FM.
Procious. Many of you know me as a high school teacher and a coach. What you didn't know, though, is I'm also a businessman, owner of EMB Computing. I'd like to invite you to our new state-of-the-art facility to see our line of computers, laptops, iPads, MacBooks, and accessories. If you're a business owner, we'll assist you with your networks, servers, workstations, printers, and even your business phone systems. We are located at 57 North 11th Street in Indiana, or you can find us on the web at embcomputing.com. We are your technology specialists.
Hi, it's me again, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank. If you're looking to purchase a new home to enjoy the changing colors of the fall season, we can help to make it possible. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about our mortgage options. You can also visit us at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When we come back, it is a deep throw by Weegraf. It's going to be incomplete over the head of Sarnicki. Pretty good coverage by Jones and Brocious. So now it's going to be a 3rd down and 15.
Yeah, what Char Valley did there was they did a double move. Weegraf pump fake, tried to get Indiana to bite on the quick one and sent Sarnicki deep, but Indiana did a great job in coverage, and Weegraf overshot his receiver.
So now 3rd down and 15. Last time they were in a situation like this, they ran it up the middle and picked up almost the entire 1st down yardage.
Yeah, they have Lewis out as a wide receiver this time. We'll see if he comes in motion.
So here is Weegraf back to pass with an empty backfield. He's going to throw it deep. This ball again is overthrown, and closest man to it was Brocious, who got a finger on it, but that's going to be incomplete.
That's where, as Jace gets more experience there, he backpedaled a couple of steps. If he would have kept on running, he may have intercepted that.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, Doug. He could have played that ball better, but as a young man back there, hey, Indiana so far, let's hold our breath. If this punt goes, this will be the first stop the Indiana defense has gotten since halftime of the Ringgold game, and this they did.
Paparella with the kick. It's going to be fielded by Brocious at the 22-yard line. Jace trying to find some running room. Doesn't have a lot.
Flag at, I think it was a alignment against Char Valley.
So yeah, that flag is thrown way back near where the punt was. So this could be another.
I think Indiana wants to take it, just add 5 yards onto the return.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to make him kick it again. Or are they going to? Well, they're going to make him kick it again. Indiana was set up. I think they wanted to.
Well, in one sense, you got a Chartiers Valley. They just ran the whole way down the field. You know, I mean, using a lot of energy. Can they do it back to back here?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's always tough to cover a kick twice.
6:59 left to go in the half. 28-6 Char Valley. Indiana getting a big stop there on defense, though. We'll see if they can continue that momentum on the offensive side of the ball. Sarnicki, boy, Roman Jones got in there. Here is going to be a fair catch called for. And Brocious is going to end up pretty much where he left off on the original kick, so didn't really do too much in terms of field position, but Indiana will take over on offense now at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, and you really, if you're Indiana, you really need to get a drive here. Find a way to get the football to Roman Jones and use his speed. And
well, don't go backwards, whether it's penalties, botch plays. They need to find a way to keep moving that football forward. 6:55 here in the second. Here is Strack under center. Drops back to pass. Chased out of the pocket. He's still under pressure. Jason Strack is going to go down, and he's going to be sacked for a big loss back at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that you just can't have that. When you make that initial decision, you either got to throw that ball away or turn it upfield. You cannot take a 20-yard sack.
So, and I just said a second ago, boy, you just want to keep moving the football forward. You don't want to lose yards one way or another. That's a big loss.
Hey, Doc, you didn't tell Mark about being positive there.
You didn't. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, we just got to keep moving.
Well, the positive is he's got 2 more plays here before they'd have to punt the football, and they are going to give the ball up the middle. See what they can do here. That one was to Roman Jones. Not a lot there, though, for Roman to run the football. No gain. 5:52.
Destin's Relic on the tackle. Indiana, you want to milk this play clock and because now try to just get some positive yardage so Nelson doesn't have to punt out of his end zone.
3rd down and 29. Not a lot of plays in the playbook for this situation. 2 receivers split left, 2 to the right for Jason Strack. He's going to roll to his left. Tries to find some running room, trying to get some more yardage. Boy, that ball came. Boy, they're going to
roll that a fumble and mark it at the 1-yard line. His knee was down.
Yeah, he went down and rolled.
His knee was down before that ball ever came out. That's a terrible call. Not that it's going to matter, but come on, guys. His knee was clearly down before that ball came out.
He went down and rolled as well, and then the ball came out while he was rolling. I'm shocked they called that.
From bad to worse. 4th and 38 from the 1-yard line now. Tyler Nelson has nowhere to go. You almost wonder, got to try to catch it and get rid of it quickly. And he does.
This is going to take a little hop, but this time it's a hop in favor of Char Valley. As it does go out of bounds, but Char Valley is going to take over now at the Indiana 30-yard line. That was a series to forget if you're the Indiana offense.
Yeah, but
5:15 left to go.
Let's see if the defense can build. They got that stop last drive. Can they get another stop? Coach Zinskus likes to say, you got to just keep chopping wood. And that's where they're at this point. A lot of young guys on the field. These are invaluable reps for these youngsters, but you got to just keep fighting.
They didn't give it to Lewis all that much in that last series. They were throwing the football a lot. We'll see if they go back to the ground, and they do. Here is Tayshawn, breaks one tackle, breaks another. He's into the open field. Can he be caught? He cannot. Tayshawn Lewis, 30 yards to pay dirt. And that touchdown run put Char Valley up 34-6 with an extra point to come. You just had the feeling that last offensive series, Char Valley was trying a couple different things. They were putting the ball in the air. Had some penalties, too, that didn't help with the situation, but almost to try to settle it down, go back to what has been working so effectively, and that's number 4, Tayshawn Lewis. Here is the extra point. It's up. It is good. 35-6. Char Valley continues growing their lead. 5:07 left to go in the half. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM. Renda Digital TV back in 60 seconds.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
We all know life can get tough. Maybe it's a legal battle you never saw coming, a criminal charge, a family dispute, or planning for the future. In those moments, you need someone who truly cares. I'm Patrick Doherty. I've spent my career standing beside good people through difficult times. Whether it's criminal defense, real estate, estate planning, or family law, my wife Amy and I are here to fight and guide you forward. When life gets tough, you don't have to face it alone. Call the gold-winning team of the Law Office of Patrick Doherty.
Life gives
1450.
Left to go in the half, and the ball on the ensuing kickoff. Boy, it bounced, went forward. I think Indiana did fall on the ball, but boy, that took a Char Valley hop and almost was recovered by Char Valley. Indiana was kind of
very fortunate there.
I don't want to say caught napping,
Luke
but it kind of
covered that up.
It felt like right between two
of the Waves.
And that's where you have two freshmen who are back there, Jace Brocious and Charles Spells there, so a little inexperience, not communicating on the kickoff return.
So Indiana's taking over at the 29-yard line.
So far, unfortunately, Indiana's offense has negative 15 yards, 14 yards of offense. That first Commonwealth Bank quick stat by Zeke Thomas.
And here is going to be the give up the middle. And Kevin Liu fights his way forward. He's still on his feet as he picks up an Indiana high first down.
There you go, and that's an in-first bank first down, Mark. So that's good. That's what Indiana needed.
Good hard run by Kevin Liu.
You know, Kevin Liu's one of those guys. He's always in the weight room. He's one of the hardest working guys on the team. His brother Alvin is at the U.S. Naval Academy. Played football here a couple years ago.
First down and 10 now, the ball on the 41-yard line for Indiana. McFarland in motion, and Strack is going to roll out to the right, fakes the handoff. He's going to pick up a few positive yards on the quarterback keeper.
You know, one thing noticed along the sideline here, you know, all the coaches after the series, they're not, yelling or screaming at the players. They're still coaching them up, trying to get them to understand what their assignments are, to try to make them better as a football player, and knowing that this game is, getting out of hand a little right now, but they're still coaching the players up one play at a time.
Well, you're keeping your eye on the bigger picture here, which is not always this year. It's what the future of the program, and you can't do that by being hard on some inexperienced kids.
Invaluable repetitions on a Friday night are what these young men are getting right now.
Second down and 7 here for Jason Strack and company. The give is going to be to McFarland, looking for a hole on the left. He's being strung out, continue to be pushed towards the sidelines. He's going to be stopped. Boy, I thought I saw a little hole there. If Graham could have made a quick cut back inside there a little sooner, that looked like something might have opened up, but if it was open, it closed very quickly.
And that's going to be a loss of 2. That's going to take them back to the 41-yard line. They gave him a loss of 4.
Hard with this defensive front. They just don't allow you to go east to west very, very well.
No, they really don't. And Indiana's got to do a better job of just getting on blocks and trying to maintain.
Third down and 10. Here is going to be the give up the middle. This time Kevin Liu is going to be wrapped around the ankles. He is finally dropped after a pickup of about 3, but it's going to be well short of the first down that he needed. So we'll see what Indiana does elect to do. They're going to send the punt team out. Ball is placed at the 43-yard line. Don't listen to the announcer. He doesn't know what he's saying. He gained 3 yards.
Yeah.
You can hear him in the background. He's been wrong a lot tonight. Here is Tyler Nelson back to punt the football. Sarnicki is deep for Char Valley. He does receive that line drive kick. Avoids one tackle, still on his feet, looking for a block. He's finally drugged down after he crosses the 50-yard line.
Tyler Nelson, the punter, makes the tackle.
Tyler got up there in a hurry. He didn't waste any time after he punted that football and was able to make the tackle. Colts do have it now in Indiana territory, though, at the 48-yard line. And our press box, we got a great vantage point.
Everything's perfect tonight. Beautiful
except
weather.
I could use a little more lighting in here.
A little more light, but
it's very dark.
But this is a nice setup up here.
Oh, this is great.
Deck to ourselves for the most part.
And the weather is perfect. Here is Wheatgraff, who's going to fire it. Has an open receiver. He's off into the running. One guy to beat. He does not make the tackle. Wheatgraff to Holloway. Touchdown, 48 yards. Another one-play touchdown drive. Wheatgraff to Holloway. That's a 48-yard touchdown pass. And only took one play to do it, so now 41-6. Well, this will put Indiana in the mercy roll if they can't find a way to get something done offensively here before halftime. Extra point is good. 42-6, 2:34 left to go in the half. Char Valley leads Indiana High. We'll come right back in 30 seconds and 14.
Getting the kids to practice on time.
Like doing your taxes, hosting in-laws.
Oh, you're still trying to do the beard thing, huh?
And of course, filing an insurance claim. But luckily, Auto Owners makes it easy. They pay what they owe without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
Get your instant quote today at wallbackinsurance.com or call us at 724-479-9378. More choices, more savings, more reasons to choose Wallback.
Affordable Interiors.
Hi, this is Aaron. For decades, Affordable Interiors has been built on trust, quality, and a love for serving our community. Now that legacy is being passed on for the next generation. Bailey and I will continue to provide the same ideals and high standards you've come to know and love. While our whole family grows, so has our store. Come see our newly renovated showroom floors and updated storefront. Thank you for allowing Affordable Interiors to transform your homes and businesses. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Is going to be the kick over the head of the Indiana return man. They're trying to find some running room as he takes it across the 15, the 16-yard line.
That was Charles Spells on the return.
Roman Jones was back there. I wonder why they took him off the return team. There was a flag here on the play.
It's going to be after the play. I believe they're going to get number 21 for Chartiers Valley for taunting.
Yeah, if you're Chartiers Valley, if you're Coach Spence, you got to just tell these young men, hey, look, we got everything we want going here. It's 42-6. Just keep your mouth shut. Just play the game.
2:28 to go, and that is going to be a penalty on Char Valley. We're going to see where they end up moving this football to.
And I'll try to get a quick comment with Coach Z as the halftime begins.
I was just going to ask you about that. So thank you, Doug. Oh.
I'm sorry, did I miss a cue?
No, we were listening, and we apologize here.
Okay, that's all right.
We were waiting to hear the call, and it was a long-winded explanation. Poor job by the radio guy here, who wasn't explaining, but we were trying to listen to what
I
was
just
being,
making sure you're still awake.
what was going on.
Our producer, Danielle Pisarczyk, back at the Renda Broadcast Center, keeping us on our toes as always.
Hopefully you can hear that explanation. There was a blindside block on Indiana, and unsportsmanlike on Char Valley, offsetting penalties pretty much. So Indiana will take the over when on the 1st down and 10 play. We have a carry by Kevin Liu up the middle.
That actually, Mark, the penalty benefited Indiana because it was only half the distance to the goal on Indiana and then 15 yards from there. So they ended up gaining about 7 or 8 yards.
That's being positive, Doc.
That's right, Doug. Keep chopping wood.
So, gain of 3 yards for Kevin Liu. 2nd down and 7, a minute 53 left to go in the half. Indiana no rush here as they do hand the football off again to Liu. And running hard out there tonight. Kevin certainly not phoning it in here despite what that scoreboard says. Neither is that offensive line as he picks up about 2 or 3 more.
All right, so it's going to be about a 3rd and 5 here now, Mark. Indiana would love to pick this up and get this thing into halftime. Maybe pop one here if they can get a 1st down. Who knows?
So you have Strack still under center. He's got Liu behind him. Receivers split to the left and the right. Roman Jones in motion. Roman's going to get the pitch. He's trying to find that edge. Flags thrown in this play. Roman does get near the 1st down marker, but I believe this one is going to come back.
It's going to be a hold.
And so it's going to send it back. Pat, how about the nationally ranked dance team that we just saw between the quarters here?
Yeah, they're
were
really
pretty
impressive from Char Valley. They go all over the country. My daughter, who's a big dance person, my daughter dances at St. Francis. She said, Dad, you got to see Char Valley's dance team. They're excellent.
They were, too. They were very impressed. They had the crowd going. They performed between the quarters. So, penalty pushes Indiana back to the 18-yard line. It's 3rd down and 15 now with 1:05 to go here in the half. Now Strack drops back into the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers split to the right. Jason rolls out to his right. He's trying to look downfield. Throws the football looking for Snyder. It's going to be incomplete, out of bounds, and Strack takes a hit. Legal hit, but he just can't seem to find an open receiver down the field. They've ran a play similar to that a couple of times, and Jason just runs out of real estate without finding that open receiver. Good coverage by the Char Valley defense. So 4th down and 15. They're going to punt the football away again. 58 seconds to go. Sarnicki's been busy as he's been fielding a lot of these punts by Tyler Nelson. Tyler not happy with himself that time as that ball went out of bounds quickly. As soon as he kicked it, he hung his head. And Tyler's done a great job tonight with the punts, so you have one bad one in the bunch. You can't hang your head too long.
No, and but it gives Char Valley great field position. There's 52 seconds. Be interested to see what they do here.
Well, they got a new running back in. Trying to get a look here. 35. Seth McCabe is in at tailback. Weegraff is still in there. McCabe is going to get the handoff, and he is going to be drugged down after a couple of yard pickup.
That was Caden Shirley on the tackle.
Yeah, good job by Caden Shirley.
And clock's continuing to run. Char Valley's in no hurry here. They're not running necessarily a 2-minute offense at all here. I think they're happy to go into the locker room with this lead.
They're going to run one more play. If they break something, great. If not, they'll be very happy to go in at halftime 42-6 for sure.
So McCabe stays in the game. He's in the backfield with Weegraff. He's going to get the handoff yet again, and McCabe fights his way forward. He's going to be just shy of the 1st down, and that's probably going to do it. Is it? Yep, they're heading in the locker room. So 42-6. Char Valley with the lead over Indiana High in this first half.
I have Coach Z here if you're ready, guys.
Yep, let's send it down to our Crimson Wealth Management sideline report.
Okay, Coach, first half. I know you had to use a timeout. You got down early there after that kickoff return. You told the kids, hey, forget about the scoreboard, play with heart. Your thoughts on the first half?
No, that's what we got to do. And I mean, these kids right now are slacking, are lacking with confidence right now, and they just got to go out and fight one play at a time. I mean, I told them I really don't care about the score right now. It's a matter of us just getting in there and playing every single snap, and that's what we're going to focus on at halftime here, to come out and do that the whole second half.
Okay, go get them. Tell you what, there's Coach Z, and I tell you what, you have it made up there because there's so many bugs here. It's like it's snowing out down here.
You can look at the lights and just see the amount of bugs at the by the spotlights here. So yeah, they're starting to creep in here too, Doug. But yeah, we'll stay up here, thank you, and avoid them as best we can. It is 42-6. It's time for our Indiana Total Therapy halftime show. Coming up in the halftime show, we'll recap the first half and also have our senior spotlight. All that is coming up next. 42-6 is our halftime score. Char Valley with the lead over Indiana. We're going to come back with our Indiana Total Therapy halftime show next. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
Since 1936, Walker Moving Company ran.
We all know life can get tough. Maybe it's a legal battle you never saw coming, a criminal charge, a family dispute, or planning for the future. In those moments, you need someone who truly cares. I'm Patrick Doherty. I've spent my career standing beside good people through difficult times. Whether it's criminal defense, real estate, estate planning, or family law, my wife Amy and I are here to fight and guide you forward. When life gets tough, you don't have to face it alone. Call the gold-winning team of the Law Office of Patrick Doherty.
You need to have teamwork, great skills, good conditioning, and above.
be a champion, you need to have teamwork, great skills, good conditioning, and above all, you need to stay healthy. But if injury occurs, you need a team of specialists that can get you back in the game. Indiana Total Therapy has been helping area athletes for years. Indiana Total Therapy, with 3 locations, IRMC at Chestnut Ridge in Blairsville, Shelley Drive in Indiana, and at the Human Motion Institute on the campus of IRMC. ITT, the best in our field, and voted Best Physical Therapy in the Best of Indiana County contest.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Attention pizza lovers! Vocelli Pizza has done it again. Introducing the Big Italian. The Big Italian Pizza is a colossal 18-inch New York-style crust, piled high with savory Italian meats, then finished with a hot honey drizzle. All this just $24.99, and it feeds up to 12 hungry mouths. Order online or stop by today and be among the first to taste this brand new hit. The Big Italian Pizza, only at Vocelli Pizza at the corner of 10th and Oakland Avenue, Indiana. Vocelli Pizza. Have a Vocelli Pizza Day.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all students who participate in extracurricular activities every success in the classroom and on the field. The teamwork and leadership skills you learn today will serve you and our entire community well in the years ahead. We need future leaders prepared to step forward and make our region a better place to live, work, and raise a family. I'm proud of the work and effort you are putting forth. Have fun, be safe, and enjoy the season.
Paid for by Friends of Joe Pittman.
It's Summer Meltdown at 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. We're on fire. Take up to $10,000 off your new Mitsubishi. Plus, you get the best warranty on the planet and free scheduled maintenance. Whether you choose a Mitsubishi Outlander, gas or plug-in hybrid, Eclipse Cross, Outlander Sport, Mirage or G4, the Mitsubishi Giant's got you covered. Take up to $10,000 off today, only at
5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Real kicker. Every new Mitsubishi is the
And we come back with our Indiana Total Therapy halftime show. A quick recap of the first half. Char Valley Colts, they won the opening kickoff, or the opening coin toss, and will receive. And they took it 7 plays, 41 yards in that opening drive, capped off by a touchdown pass by Wheatgrass for 23 yards, ended up being 7-0. The ensuing kickoff, though, Roman Jones took the kickoff 93 yards back for a touchdown. Extra point failed. It was 7-6 at that point in time. Next series, in the next few series for Char Valley's offense, highly productive. 3 plays, 28 yards. It was a touchdown run by Tayshawn Lewis of 15 yards, made it 14-6. Next offensive series, it only took 2 plays, 67 yards. This time it was Wheatgrass to Lewis through the air, 72-yard touchdown reception by Lewis. And that gave a 21-6 lead for Char Valley. Next offensive series, 12 plays, 63 yards, a 16-yard run this time by the backup running back, number 21. I got to get his number in here for Char Valley. That was Zach Effinaldo, and he took it 16 yards in as he gave Lewis a breather. And after that, it was 28-6. Indiana's offense just really couldn't get moving here in the first half. The defense finally did get a stop, but last couple of series for Char Valley, 1-play drive. It was a 30-yard run by Tayshawn Lewis, and then it was a pass from Wheatgrass to Holloway, a 1-play drive, 48-yard touchdown pass for Char Valley. Their offense pretty much, other than one series, could not be stopped, and they were explosive with so many different weapons. 42-6 was our score here in the end of the first half. And Pat, not a lot you can really say about that first half. a veteran team, a lot of weapons for this Char Valley team, and they really had their way with Indiana in a lot of ways.
Yeah, they are as advertised. We knew what we were getting into when we came down here. They have a lot of weapons, a lot of speed. You know, Indiana just has to keep, as Coach Zinskus likes to say, keep chopping wood, get good, be in the right position, have the right call, line up and run to the ball and try to make as many tackles as you can.
So that is our score at the half, 42-6. We do have a second half coming up, and we'll see what happens. And also, our senior spotlight, that is up next here on our Indiana Total Therapy halftime show. So stay with us as we see the 42-6 score, Colts over Indiana here in the first half. Senior spotlight is up next on the Indiana Total Therapy halftime show. You're listening to AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
Hi, I'm Eric Brocious. Many of you know me as a high school teacher and a coach. What you didn't know, though, is I'm also a businessman, owner of EMB Computing. I'd like to invite you to our new state-of-the-art facility to see our line of computers, laptops, iPads, MacBooks, and accessories. If you're a business owner, we'll assist you with your networks, servers, workstations, printers, and even your business phone systems. We are located at 57 North 11th Street in Indiana, or you can find us on the web at embcomputing.com. We are your technology specialists.
At Grand Beginnings Children's Center, their focus is on growing and teaching children to be the best they can be. They know children need education, inclusion, and safety. Grand Beginnings has a mission to provide a warm and nurturing environment in which each child can grow physically, emotionally, socially, intellectually, and spiritually. Grand Beginnings Children's Center with 2 locations in Indiana, teaching children to shine since 1991. Call 724-463-1819. Find them at grandbeginnings.net.
It's football season, and before you know it, Mother Nature will say time to turn off the AC and crank up the furnace. Have you had your furnace checked lately? If not, call Anderson's Heating and Air Conditioning in Indiana. They're this area's authorized trained dealer. Anderson's can give your furnace a full checkup to make sure it's ready for fall and winter. Don't wait. The game clock is ticking down for cooler temps. Call Anderson's at 724-465-8923. Anderson's Heating and Air Conditioning. PA license 677.
It's Summer Meltdown at 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. We're on fire. Take up to 10 grand off your new Mitsubishi. Plus, you get the best warranty on the planet and free scheduled maintenance. Whether you choose a Mitsubishi Outlander, gas or plug-in hybrid, Eclipse Cross, Outlander Sport, Mirage or G4, the Mitsubishi Giant's got you covered. Take up to 10 grand off today, only at
5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Wow! Quick, Ken, we're getting higher and higher!
Almost as high as the closing fees on those mortgages we sold last month.
And we keep getting higher!
I know! Our closing costs are making us a fortune right now!
They sure are, but I meant we are getting higher towards the moon!
Hey, and the best thing is our customers can't find us up here!
Tired of closing costs and hidden fees going to the moon? Are you fed up with online mortgage companies treating you like an astronaut who doesn't have problems with things going higher and higher? Refinancing or purchasing a new home? InFirst Bank is here for you. They've been the trusted local mortgage lender for over 100 years. They won't surprise you with increased closing costs or hidden fees, only personalized service. They'll work with you every step of the way to get you into the home of your dreams. InFirst Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
InFirst Bank here for you since 1922.
And we're back with Senior Spotlight presented by the law offices of Patrick Doherty. Joining me now is Trayvon Joseph. Trayvon, tell me, who are your parents?
Jenny Joseph and Andy Joseph.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I got my little brother and then I got 2 older brothers.
What are their names?
One's Kai, Davion, and then my younger brother Andy.
Okay. How long have you played football?
Since 9th grade, or 8th grade actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite football memory?
Getting all conference my junior year.
Okay, so last year.
Yeah.
All right. And do you have any favorite movies? Can be football or otherwise.
I like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Captain Jack Sparrow. He's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
All right. What are your plans after high school? You know yet?
I'm gonna go to college and try and play football there.
What do you want? Any idea what you want to study?
Business. Yeah.
How about, is there anybody you want to thank who's helped you out along the way?
My mom and my dad and my brothers.
Okay. Listen, good luck this season. Appreciate your time. That's Trayvon Joseph on our Senior Spotlight, presented by the Law Office of Patrick Doherty.
Whether your goals include college education, retirement planning,
Wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-sides, watercraft, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5-Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
Back with our Indiana Total Therapy halftime show. It is a 42-6 score here. Char Valley leading Indiana at the half. Pat, you've got some first Commonwealth Bank quick stats for us.
Yeah, I do, Mark. Let's start with Indiana offensively. Really not much to report. 0 yards passing. Jason is 0 for 2 with 0 yards. Indiana had 5 rushing yards, but they had 50 penalty yards. So for the game, we're minus 45 yards. Individually, Kevin Liu has 8 carries for 30 yards. Roman Jones has 1 carry for -1. Graham McFarland 4 carries for -3. And Jason Strack has 5 carries, -21 yards. For Char Valley, 36 yards of total offense, 184 yards passing, 122 yards rushing. -70 though in penalty yards, so that's what makes the net 236. Obviously, Tayshawn Lewis, he's got 11 carries, 96 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. And then receiving, he's got 2 receptions, 84 yards, and another touchdown. So pretty good night by Tayshawn. The quarterback, Owen Weegraff, 9 of 13, 184 yards, 3 touchdowns. So that really tells the tale of what we've been dealing with. And, you know, as I pointed out early, Char Valley was able to score, I believe, on every drive but 2, and the one drive was the end of the half.
Yeah.
So, you know, Indiana got 1 defensive stop in that first half, but as we've talked about, a lot of young kids playing, and these are invaluable reps for these youngsters.
Yep.
Indiana's got 8 seniors, 3 juniors, and the rest of this 43-man roster are sophomores and freshmen.
Yeah.
So
a lot of youth.
So lots of upward movement to come, but right now it's, you know, they're taking their lumps, but you want to make sure that they don't quit. They just keep fighting.
No, and it seems a positive message being delivered on the sidelines as well. But we are going to come back. We'll talk about what we may expect to see in the second half. It is 42-6 here at the half from our S&T Bank broadcast booth in our Indiana Total Therapy halftime show. So we'll come back with more of the halftime show. That's all coming up next on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Your happy place could be a reading chair in a south-facing window, a porch for your vegetable garden, or a flower garden that gets sunshine all day. And S&T Bank wants to help you get it. With an S&T Home Equity Total Line of Credit, you can afford to make it a reality and also afford all the extras to make it perfect. Whether it's outdoors or indoors, S&T Bank opens doors. Learn more about a Home Equity Total Line of Credit at stbank.com or visit a local branch. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
To be a champion, you need to have teamwork, great skills, good conditioning, and above all, you need to stay healthy. But if injury occurs, you need a team of specialists that can get you back in the game. Indiana Total Therapy has been helping area athletes for years. Indiana Total Therapy, with 3 locations, IRMC at Chestnut Ridge in Blairsville, Shelley Drive in Indiana, and at the Human Motion Institute on the campus of IRMC. ITT, the best in our field, and voted best physical therapy in the Best of Indiana County contest.
Life is full throttle, run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-sides, watercraft, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5-Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
Paid for by friends.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Just a couple more minutes before we start this second half. I do want to mention that Grand Beginnings Children's Center, they are donating $1 for every point scored in every one of our games that we do throughout the season. And so far, before tonight, I believe there were 312 points scored, and that meant Grand Beginnings Children's Center donated $312 to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive. So we thank Grand Beginnings Children's Center not only for sponsoring our kickoff, but especially for being willing to donate that money to a great cause with our Teddy Bear Fund Drive, helping kids whether it's at the Indiana Regional Medical Center, Pediatrics Unit, or Children's Hospital. We do thank Grand Beginnings for helping, and we didn't cover this in the pregame because we are running short on time, Pat, but would you like to maybe do a keys to the second half instead of a keys to the game?
Yeah, absolutely.
As we wait here.
You know, the biggest key is for Indiana, keep fighting, don't quit. All right? Find positives. You can always find a positive in anything you're doing, but you know, this is so important. This coaching staff is trying to build this program up from the ground, and it's going to take time. And as we've talked about, so many young kids, but let's keep moving in the right direction. You know, right now on offense, try to get a first down. Try to get a second first down. Just keep moving the ball. On defense, you got to get stops. You know, find a way, run to the football, wrap and tackle, get aligned properly, do the little things that you can control. And, you know, those are the keys for Indiana, not only tonight, but moving forward to next week and the following week. And, you know, if you can just build some positives, that's what you got to try to do.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That was well put. And I think that with this young team, you're going to see a lot of bumps.
Now there's a 30-minute delay. There's lightning in the area, they said.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Well.
Is it even, I guess the rain was coming in later tonight. But
yeah, I didn't realize we were even looking at lightning, but.
Saw nothing on the radar. And
no,
our studio engineer said it. Well, it's not like we're surrounded by metal or anything in this booth.
No, it's only under our feet and all around us. Yeah, it's just, you know.
Okay. Well,
looking at the radar from where we are, there is a cell that's coming. Let's see. But it doesn't look like it's going to be affecting us until, I don't know, maybe 11 o'clock. So there we are, Mark.
Well, I guess we will take a break. And we'll come back, Danielle, and we'll come back just letting our studio engineer, letting you know we're going to take a step out because we have to get off the bleachers too. We have to get out of the booth as they are instructing us because there was lightning in the area. So we will come back in about 30 minutes with the second half action. So if you're looking for more football, tune into the other Renda broadcasting stations for the next 30 minutes, and then come back here and we'll bring you some great second half action with Indiana and Char Valley. So we'll step out with the halftime show wrapping up 42-6, Indiana trailing Char Valley. And after this lightning delay, we're going to come back. You're listening to AM 1450 WDAD 100.3 FM and Renda Digital Media.
Luxembourg's Jewelers.
Drive through summer and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 XLT or Ford Ranger XLT, your choice, just $420 a month. That's right, your choice, just $420 a month with no money down. These Luther Ford leases are incredible, and with no money down, the savings are huge. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg.
What sets one insurance agency apart from another? Building relationships. Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, you want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all students who participate in extracurricular activities every success in the classroom and on the field. The teamwork and leadership skills you learn today will serve you and our entire community well in the years ahead. We need future leaders prepared to step forward and make our region a better place to live, work, and raise a family. I'm proud of the work and effort you are putting forth. Have fun, be safe, and enjoy the season.
Paid for by Friends of Joe Pittman.
The Indiana Borough Police Department is proud to stand with our community, just like they stand behind our hometown team. From local events to working with students and caring for families, their mission is simple: your peace, safety, and comfort, and they are only a phone call away. Alongside first responding partners, they're always here for us. On the field, off the field, and everywhere in between. So as you cheer on your team tonight, remember, they always have our backs. Stay safe, Indiana.
Hi, I'm Eric Brocious. Many of you know me as a high school teacher and a coach. What you didn't know, though, is I'm also a businessman, owner of EMB Computing. I'd like to invite you to our new state-of-the-art facility to see our line of computers, laptops, iPads, MacBooks, and accessories. If you're a business owner, we'll assist you with your networks, servers, workstations, printers, and even your business phone systems. We are located at 57 North 11th Street in Indiana, or you can find us on the web at embcomputing.com. We are your technology specialists.
Discover a world of convenience at Martin's Food Store in Indiana, where quantity, variety, and freshness meet unbeatable value. Shop in-store or online at martinsfoods.com, with personalized service including hand-picked groceries delivered to your car. Plus, Martin's Pharmacy makes it easy to fill your prescriptions while you shop. Don't forget to join the Martin's loyalty program. Earn and redeem points for groceries and even gas. Experience why Martin's Food Store is the gold winner in the best of Indiana County. Visit them on Oakland Avenue today.
We all know life can get tough. Maybe it's a legal battle you never saw coming, a criminal charge, a family dispute, or planning for the future. In those moments, you need someone who truly cares. I'm Patrick Doherty. I've spent my career standing beside good people through difficult times. Whether it's criminal defense, real estate, estate planning, or family law, my wife Amy and I are here to fight and guide you forward. When life gets tough, you don't have to face it alone. Call the gold-winning team of the Law Office of Patrick Doherty.
back at Char Valley High School. We just got word they are going to cancel the game due to lightning and storms in the area. So the game is over. The final score is 42-6, Char Valley defeating Indiana. We are going to wrap up the First Commonwealth Bank post-game show very quickly here. We did just do the game recap. Everything is still in the books. It is a win for Char Valley, but because of the lightning in the area, they are advising us to get out of the booth. So we're going to wrap it up and thank Danielle Pisarczyk back at the studio, Doug Steve, Pat Doherty, everybody for helping to bring this broadcast to you. And again, game called at the half. It is a good game. 42-6 was the final. Char Valley with the win over Indiana. And we thank you for tuning in tonight. You're listening to AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV. Have a good night, everybody.
Drive through summer and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 XLT or Ford Ranger XLT, your choice, just $420 a month. That's right, your choice, just $420 a month with no money down. These Luther Ford leases are incredible, and with no money down, the savings are huge. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg.
What sets one insurance agency apart from another? Building relationships. Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, you want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all students who participate in extracurricular activities every success in the classroom and on the field. The teamwork and leadership skills you learn today will serve you and our entire community well in the years ahead. We need future leaders prepared to step forward and make our region a better place to live, work, and raise a family. I'm proud of the work and effort you are putting forth. Have fun, be safe, and enjoy the season.
Paid for by Friends of Joe Pittman.
The Indiana Borough Police Department is proud to stand with our community, just like they stand behind our hometown team. From local events to working with students and caring for families, their mission is simple: your peace, safety, and comfort, and they are only a phone call away. Alongside first responding partners, they're always here for us. On the field, off the field, and everywhere in between. So as you cheer on your team tonight, remember, they always have our backs. Stay safe, Indiana.
Hi, I'm Eric Brocious. Many of you know me as a high school teacher and a coach. What you didn't know, though, is I'm also a businessman, owner of EMB Computing. I'd like to invite you to our new state-of-the-art facility to see our line of computers, laptops, iPads, MacBooks, and accessories. If you're a business owner, we'll assist you with your networks, servers, workstations, printers, and even your business phone systems. We are located at 57 North 11th Street in Indiana, or you can find us on the web at embcomputing.com. We are your technology specialists.
Discover a world of convenience at Martin's Food Store in Indiana, where quantity, variety, and freshness meet unbeatable value. Shop in-store or online at martinsfoods.com, with personalized service including hand-picked groceries delivered to your car. Plus, Martin's Pharmacy makes it easy to fill your prescriptions while you shop. Don't forget to join the Martin's loyalty program. Earn and redeem points for groceries and even gas. Experience why Martin's Food Store is the gold winner in the best of Indiana County. Visit them on Oakland Avenue today.
We all know life can get tough. Maybe it's a legal battle you never saw coming, a criminal charge, a family dispute, or planning for the future. In those moments, you need someone who truly cares. I'm Patrick Doherty. I've spent my career standing beside good people through difficult times. Whether it's criminal defense, real estate planning, or family law, my wife Amy and I are here to fight and guide you forward. When life gets tough, you don't have to face it alone. Call the gold-winning team of the Law Office of Patrick Doherty.